Welcome to day 3. Today we are on a chair. You would have received an email, hence why you are here with me today. So today is an introduction to chair yoga, essentially. And it's a wonderful tool that if you really struggle to sit on the floor, you can always use your chair. If you're practicing at home, always have your chair handy, because I often do in my classes start seated. And if you struggle to be on the floor, then this is such a wonderful tool for you to have close. So today, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to show you a little bit on how to use your chair at home. Beautiful mobility and just a bit of fun. This is a lovely tool to have. So we'll begin seated, obviously, in our chair, closing your eyes down and bringing yourself forward a little bit. So we're not leaning back on your backrest. Hands can be gently in your lap, feet flat on the floor, and spine nice and long, chin gently tucked. And close your eyes down. And let's take 3 of the deepest breaths that you've taken all day, in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. You'll begin to see a familiar pattern with how I start my classes. I call this the dropping in. Whether you're practicing as soon as you've woken up or you're practicing at night. This is such a wonderful tool to bring you into the moment, to bring you onto the mat, onto the floor. It's bringing you in and connecting you with your body. Knowing that it's okay if any thoughts come into your mind, you have an anchor that you can always bring yourself back to. Your anchor is your breath, and your breath is your anchor. Noticing where the breath is entering your body. And you feel the cool air as it comes in, and then the change of temperature as you exhale. Again, remembering that it's okay with thoughts into your mind. We notice them when your mind begins to wander, and then you bring it back. That's where the practice is in the noticing. These practices just a way to help you feel comfortable in a seat. Often I start my classes sitting, and if you find that difficult, the chair will always be there to help support you. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Allow them to drop down your back. And on your inhale, feel that gentle lift in your chest. And as you exhale, feel that where it's landing You feel that gentle engagement in your belly button, lifting up through the front body and grounding through the back body. Relaxing any tension you may be holding in your jaw. We're going to inhale, keeping your eyes closed if that feels nice for you. Raising your hands up towards the ceiling. We're out more like a star, not all the way pointing to the ceiling. Just out. I don't know what degree this is. Going to reach through our middle fingers. Big long inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to bend through the elbows. And open up through your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale to reach, pulling out through your fingertips, and exhale, bending at the arms, cactus arms. Squeeze those shoulders together. Inhale back up, exhale, bending. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back up. And this time we're going to twist. So bring your right hand onto your left knee and your left hand holding onto the chair behind you. And inhale to lift through the crown of your head and exhale to look over your left shoulder. Now you can stay here for 3 rounds of breath. Trying to breathe into your belly to create space in your back. Remembering that your breath is there as an anchor and a space creator, if that makes sense. It will. And on your next inhale, we're going to let go. Going to inhale to bring our hands up all the way towards the ceiling and exhale over to the opposite side. Left hand, right knee. Inhale to lengthen through the crown of your head and exhale, looking over your right shoulder. And take 3 rounds of breath here, noticing if this side feels any different. Letting go of pushing and pulling to try and get into the stretch. Use your breath to create that space. And on your next inhale, we'll go back to the opposite side. Inhale through center and exhale, right hand, left knee. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, looking over that left shoulder. We're here for 3 rounds of breath, in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And on your next inhale, raising our hands all the way to the ceiling and exhale over to the opposite side. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, looking over your shoulder. Inhale, raising your hands back up through center, and we're coming over our knees. So bringing your chest forward, hands are coming down towards the ground, and allow your head to feel heavy here. Breathing into your belly. You can walk your legs out a little bit wider if that feels nice for you. Especially if you have a bigger chest, it's nice to help you open up. So walk your feet out a little bit wider and hands can just fall where they fall. Allow your head to get heavy. Allow gravity to take over. And we're here for 3 rounds of breath. In through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And on your next inhale, we're going to bring our hands onto our hips. Inhale, and as you exhale, engage your belly and lift up. Beautiful. Hands can come down by your side and then walk heel toe your feet back to about hip width apart. Now I'm going to move my seat so you can see what I'm doing here. So keeping yourself forward on your seat, making a little adjustment here. You can bring your hands and tuck them under the chair to help support you. So this here, by not leaning back, we're keeping our spine nice and long. You're keeping your core engaged. So we're going to do a gentle mobility here. So feet are hip width apart. We're going to inhale to raise our left knee off the ground, but keeping your foot flat. Inhale and then exhale, gently replacing that foot down on the ground. Inhale to raise the right foot nice and flat, and exhale slowly, releasing that foot. The inhale and exhale, that's equally as important as each other. That movement, keeping that nice, steady, soft movement. We're not doing this as much as you might want to. I know you. Going to inhale, raising the left. Exhale to drop. Inhale, right. Exhale, dropping. Keeping in mind what your spine is doing. Shoulders are drawn back. And again, just following your breath. Catch your own wave with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And it doesn't matter how high you raise your foot off the ground. If this is enough for you, that is okay. Don't force. If you feel any tension, any pressure, any pain, slow down and don't go as high. There's no competition. It's all in the movement. This is a beautiful mobility exercise for your hips. And evening it out on either side. And we're going to add on from that. I'm going to come to face the other way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to inhale to raise the left. And we're going to open up that hip. And then putting your foot down. Inhale to lift. Bringing it back to hip width apart. And gently dropping on the exhale. Inhale right. Opening it up. And exhale to push it down. Inhale, lift. And bring it back. And exhale to replace. Catch your wave. And try and do about 4 on either side. Mindful about what your belly is doing, drawing that belly button back towards your spine. What that does is protect your back and your lower back. And use your hands to help draw your shoulder blades back down your body. Keeping your chin gently tucked. You don't need to watch what you're doing. Your body knows what it needs to do. It's up to you to trust it. Evening it out on either side, my darlings, and then letting it go. Beautiful. Maybe give it a little shake out, little wiggle. You know, we all have a little wiggle in the middle of class. Wiggles help it relax, let go of the tension. Right, from here, we are going to lift up our knees and open out in front of us. I'm going to move my chair. So still keeping your seat, but you want your bum cheeks to be just up, like your bum, that crease of your bum, right on the edge of your seat, okay? So from here, we're going to lift our left leg and extend it out, keeping your foot flat. Inhale to bring it back in and exhale to drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bring it in. Exhale to release. Inhale, lift. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bring it back. Exhale to drop. We'll do 2 more on either side. Noticing if one leg feels a bit different to the other. Don't try and force anything. If you can't get your legs straight, that is okay. Let go of holding on to any judgment of yourself. It is so normal for one side to be tighter than the other. Evening it out on either side. Beautiful. Again, finding a little wiggle. So from here, we're going to come to standing. So pushing before you do. Woo, woo. Ground your feet. Feel into all 4 corners of your feet. Be mindful about how you are getting up. This is something that you do every day. You get up off your seat. If you work at a desk, you can be exercising at the same time. Right, you can even do this at work. Be mindful about how you get up. Grounding all 4 corners of your feet. Feeling into the ground, so lifting up from your feet. So push into the ground. Using your hands, you can bring your hands out in front of you. Inhale to stand up. Oh, can't see me. Hello. Of course, this happens. I haven't filmed in here before. So I'm going to turn my chair around so the back is facing me. You want to stand maybe a meter away from the back of your chair. I'm going to show you what a downward dog would look like if you use a chair. So again, if you want to use a chair in your practice with me, it's here. When I say downward facing dog, this is a wonderful way. If you feel a bit funny on your wrists, you can do a downward dog with your chair. We're going to inhale to raise our hands to the ceiling and exhale to forward fold. And we're coming down onto the chair. So hands are reaching on the chair. You can step back a little bit further. Find your position here. Heels are grounded. Bringing your chest towards the tops of your heels. Now you can bend your knees a little bit if that feels nice for you. And open up your chest. So essentially, this is a downward facing dog. You can walk out your dog here if you want to, bending through one knee and then the other. Downward dog is a gentle inversion and a resting posture. Wonderful. Stretching your shoulders, and your hamstrings and your calf muscles. Beautiful. We're going to, on your next inhale, we're gently going to raise our bodies up and look forward. We're going to walk our feet forward. Beautiful. We're going to bring our elbows onto the top of our chair. Bending your knees as much as you need to. Going to inhale to drop the belly and looking up, and exhale, rounding your spine, chin to chest. Into a cat-cow. Inhale, dropping the belly, and exhale, rounding the spine. And following your breath, this is a beautiful practice for all ages. We'll do one more round. Beautiful. Now placing your hands on the back of your chair to push yourself up and walk a bit closer to your chair. And allow your spine to come up nice and tall and come up into your mountain. I place you here. Nice mountain pose. Feeling into all four corners of your feet. And use your inhale to lift up through the kneecaps, lifting up through the chest, and exhale, grounding through the back body, allowing your shoulders to come back down your body, drawing your belly button towards your spine, going all the way down your heels. Inhale to raise up through your front body, and exhale, ground through the back body. Again, this is another posture that you do every single day. Not only do you do it throughout the day, a mountain pose is something that you may use in an exercise class. So staying grounded in your feet. Maybe you might be doing dumbbells or God, I don't know all of the terminology for an exercise class, but using your stance will give you a full body workout. So being mindful about what your feet are doing. Sometimes we might be trying to do this. If you are grounded in your feet, drawing your belly button back towards your spine, rolling your shoulders back and down, my darling, you get so much more bigger results when you stay grounded. Being mindful of that. And this is a wonderful way to reconnect to yourself. You're wandering around the grocery shop. Stop and reconnect. Take a breath. And we're going to close off, my darlings, by coming into a seat. So coming back to your seat. Being mindful about how you get there. You can bring your bottom fully back onto the chair, grounding into all four corners of your feet. And taking 3 of the deepest breaths that you've taken all day, in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Closing your eyes down, if that feels nice for you. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Relaxing any tension you may be holding in your jaw. Releasing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. And you can stay here for as long as you need to enjoy this reconnection with yourself and your body. Thank you, my darlings, for joining me for day 3 of YouRise Practice with me. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Amazing work. Well done.